Hey everyone, I'm Katie and I'm with the Forest and Rangeland Stewardship Department. Today I'm here with Currey Douglas and we're here to talk about Currey's internship with the Colorado Forest Restoration Institute. So kind of tell me, what was it in summary?
So over a 12-week period throughout the summer, we were tracking and collecting data throughout the majority of Western Colorado in public and private property, and just collecting long-term data for uh, land managers to hopefully use to create a better forest environment when it comes to post-fire landscapes, and hopefully reduce the impact that that has, but also increasing the overall and future forest health.
Amazing. Well, I thought we would get into some photos that we have from a little trip that was taken, kind of a media day, a trip with the Colorado State Forest Service to show them work that you've been doing as well. So should we get into it?
Let's do it.
This is a great one to start with, a big group photo. So tell me where you were and what your group with a CFRI, the Colorado Forest Restoration Institute, was up to.
Yeah, so in this photo, obviously with President Parsons, it was a really good opportunity to share with her and her leadership team what we specifically were doing, especially at this project, which was in Chaffee County, and right outside Buena Vista. It was actually on the YMCA property. They had this was a post-treated site that had undergone manual thinning, so they had mulched quite a bit of trees on their property. And the main management goal for that was to obviously reduce wildfire, but really restore what the natural habitat would have looked like um, prior to um, prior to thinning.
All right, getting into some of the other photos we have. So what's going on in this photo? It looks like there's some kind of plot on the ground.
Yeah, so the majority of, well, actually all of our research done in the field is with 1/10 acre plots. So that's how we manage and collect all of our data regarding both seedling study and our just general mothership plots. Um, they kind of have a multitude of different data that needs to be collected, whether that's ground fuels or the DBH, or the diameter at breast height, the size of a tree, the growth rate over several years. The majority of these plots, especially in this photo, we have had for several years, and so being able to compound on that data has been really important.
Okay, let's move on to the next photo. Here we have the director of CFRI, Camille Stevens-Ruman, and President Amy Parsons. And what are they doing, and why is that important?
Totally, yeah. So Camille here is obviously showing President Parsons how to take the DBH of a tree. So DBH is diameter at breast height. It's standard in the industry at 4.5 feet. DBH is a really good tool to use, especially when we're taking data like we were this summer for CFRI and applying it to hundreds of trees. I remember one of my last weeks working with CFRI this summer, I was taking DBH of several hundred trees over the week, and so being able to use something super simple like diameter at breast height, applying it to hundreds of trees in a property or a certain area, and being able to give really useful data. DBH really just tells you much about the growth. I remember the first time when I learned to take DBH was actually during NR 220 for forest ecology and measurements at the mountain campus over my sophomore year summer.
Nice.
And so translating that information that I learned from the mountain campus and applying it to my internship the following summer was also really useful. So
I feel like that's one of those that foresters and a lot of natural resources managers just use throughout their career.
totally.
Anything else you want to say?
No, I just want to kind of recap. My internship with CFRI this summer was incredible. I just want to thank the team, all my crew leads out there that had handled us for the entire summer. It's really important, the research that they are doing and ongoing for the future, especially for Colorado and the health of our forests. Um, And so I'm glad I got to take a part in such a big project, and being able to apply myself in so many different aspects has really been awesome.
Yes. Well, thank you for watching and joining us. And thanks, Curry, for chatting with me about your
Absolutely.
internship.
Yeah, thank you.